Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Barrel Lab. Got another daily barrel report. Short slate, super small slate, only 5 games tomorrow for the 23rd. So this video is going to be super quick, but I will be able to go into the splits for each game. So I'll do that, and then maybe I'll show I'll show the pitcher attack board for sure, and then we'll look at the weather. We'll do that, and then there might be something else that we can go over, but yeah, it won't be too long of a video just because there's not much. I don't want to overdo it for 5 games. It could be a day to really just kind of study the model, get into the back test logs, and just kind of make some improvements where I see fit. So I'll probably do that today. I may not even be placing too many slips or anything like that, but I will review the slate for you all, just so that way if anybody needs the information, wants the information, they still have it. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. Like I said, it's only 5 games tomorrow, so small board, 7 barrel signals, but really it's 4, because clearly the elite profiles can be barrel signals too, but it's 4 barrel signals individually, with the overlap of Austin Riley, Riley Green, and Drake Baldwin. But Jordan Walker, Alec Burleson, Corbin Carroll, and Tatis are the barrel signals for tomorrow. And then if you want to look at them in order of score, and then the elite profiles, it's Matt Olson, Caminero, Riley Green, Baldwin, Austin Riley, Dylan Dingler, and Spencer Torkelson. So it looks like Dodger heavy and Atlanta Brave heavy, but when we look at the pitchers, you'll understand why. Those really will be the games to attack tomorrow, just because of who's pitching. And it's sad to say, Padres don't have the best pitching right now. So that's what it's looking like. We'll check out today's discoveries. So Starling Marte owns the biggest matchup increase. Hao-Yu Lee has today's strongest recent EV lift. Xander Bogaerts owns the multi-day rise. Austin Riley is the long shot, and I do really like Austin Riley, honestly, as that long shot. So just keep that in mind. Truist Park receives the best weather boost. I believe wind is blowing out there. Other games don't have the best weather from what I've seen. Wind is blowing in at a couple. Got some crosswinds at a couple games. So it'll be interesting. Might be just a bases day. Then we got Dylan Dingler's got the best zone fit. Ottman has the sharpest pitch collision. And then Hoskins has the best pull. Alright, so look at the pitcher attack board. So like I said, only 5 games. Yeah, only 5 games tomorrow. So Griffin Canning, Gavin Williams, and Shane Bieber are the pitchers to attack. Canning's got a 6.7 ERA. He's giving up 9.9% barrel, 48.8% hard hit, and what's that, 386 WOBA. So yeah, he's giving up runs, hits, extra bases, all that type of stuff. And then Gavin Williams got a 4.0 ERA, giving up 11.6 barrel and 48 hard hit. So that's kind of interesting. That's a good combination for hitters. And then Shane Bieber, he's got a 5.7 ERA, 11.7% barrel, and 53.2% hard hit. So he's giving up the most hard hit, the most WOBA, and the most barrel, actually. He has the second highest ERA. So Shane Bieber, honestly, is in a pretty tough spot tomorrow against a Tampa Bay team who's been batting very hot. Aranda. All right, so we can see the pitchers. I mean, the hitters it's going to tell you to attack with. All right, so Caminero, Ronda, Diaz, Victor Mesa, Cannings, Matt Olson, Drake Baldwin, Riley. So yeah, we'll take a look at that when we get in the game splits. But it does look like even with the 5 games we have, we could see a lot of action. That'll be pretty interesting. All right, we'll just go ahead and get into the games. So the first game is the Padre game versus the Braves. There's the 3 barrel signals. So it's 1 barrel signal and 2 elite home run profiles pretty much. I'll probably take the overlap off. I will have it so that way if they already qualify as the elite home run profile, I'm not going to double mark them. Like I guess they're maybe I will leave that because I know you guys do like to know if they're still barrel signals, because you can be an elite profile without being a barrel signal. So and just let you know that their odds are still good. So I'll probably leave that, honestly. Top reads for this game though, we got Matt Olson, Drake Baldwin, Austin Riley, and Machado. It was a good game today. Padres almost came back, had a 9th inning rally. Tatis had a nice triple. Was that, how you say that dude's name? Where is he at? He's not even on the lineup. Yeah, bro, Renhefo, there he is. Yeah, he hit a home run. So it was a good game. Padres tried to do their thing. They tried to come back, but just couldn't make it happen. But I do expect another game like that today. I mean, tomorrow, I guess, or whenever you see this video, the 23rd, it'll be like that because of who's pitching. So, Matt Olson, Drake Baldwin, Riley, Machado make up the top plays. Here's the splits. So, looking, and Chris Sale's on the mound tomorrow for Atlanta. So, great. Looking at the splits, though, Ty France has the best edge, it looks like. I mean, the numbers aren't the best. It's Chris Sale, so it's going to be a tough matchup regardless. 6.58 slugging on contact, 0.428 Will Bacon. And the next person that has the best split is Tatis. And then Campusano, he's up there, but I wouldn't even really think about that, just being honest. Then Machado, right? So France, Tatis, and Machado probably the 3 best bats there. And we'll look at Chris Sale's. Oh, that's Canning split. So here, we'll look here first, and then we'll look at the pitching split. So Atlanta versus Canning. Like I said, ball's gonna fly tomorrow. Matt Olson's hitting 467. Will Bacon 776 slugging, 19 home runs. Michael Harris hitting 470. Will Bacon 717 slugging, 12 home runs. Drake Baldwin 466. Will Bacon 726 slugging. So Will Bacon, if this is your first time seeing the video, it's just weighted on base average on contact. So when they actually hit the ball, what is their weighted on base average? That's pretty much what that is. And then Austin Riley. So those are the top 4 bats there. But then looking at the pitching splits, so Canning, Padres pitching versus he's gonna struggle versus lefties. Yeah, he's definitely going to struggle against lefties, giving up a lot of slugging. And all those hitters, all of Atlanta's hitters had over 600 slugging. So if he's leaving them hanging over the plate, they're sending them yard. And Chris Sale's I mean, an all-star for a reason, so he's not really giving up anything to anybody, lefties or righties. He's pretty much willing and dealing. So this is where you can see. I know a lot of people ask me where they can see like pitching stats, or the case they want to take pitching strikeouts. This is where it will be. It will be under the starter splits when looking at each game. So you can see lefties, he's striking them out 30% of the time, righties 28% of the time. So it's a pretty high strikeout rate. Pretty high strikeout rate. Now getting into the hitters. Padres versus Chris Sale. Got Machado, Tatis, and Merrill for the barrel. Matchup is going Tatis, France, and Machado. Form is going France, Tatis, and Fermin. That's a glitch. And then Machado and Merrill. So really, excuse me. Really, I mean, Ty France has been on a heater. But again, this is Chris Sale. He does have the platoon advantage. He does have pretty solid pull barrel. But he's got high swinging strike, and it's Chris Sale. He doesn't really miss. So just tread with caution on this game. I would honestly look for the low swinging strike guys that still make good contact. So Gavin Sheets, even though he's been hitting pretty bad lately, just he doesn't have the platoon advantage. So that's the only thing, right? That's lefty on lefty. As far as righties go, maybe Xander, right? Maybe Bogart. Tatis typically doesn't chase, but this year he's been chasing a lot. So, but those are really the top bats there on the Padres. The best value, though, I would think, is in Jackson Merrill, because he does have the best Will Bacon. He's got a decent pull, hard hit 47.2, and a good launch angle. So, I mean, Jackson Merrill could do something. It is lefty on lefty, so that's the only thing there. Or Ty France, pull barrel. Great, yeah, Ty France. That would really be it, or Merrill. So, all right. So looking at Atlanta versus Canning, barrel is going Matt Olson, Baldwin, Riley. Matchup is going Olson, Harris, Baldwin. Form is going Riley, Baldwin, and Olson. Realistically, you can do Atlanta stack versus Canning. You can take any one of his pitching outs, strikeouts, I would say. Fantasy score, and then you can go over on pick somebody. Honestly, pick somebody. But really, I do like Drake Baldwin for tomorrow, and I do like Austin Riley for tomorrow. Austin Riley probably I like, because he's a long shot for the odds for today's matchup. So that's what I would be thinking there. All right, getting into this next game, Minnesota versus Cleveland. And even before I do get into that game, guys, I did just want to thank you. I appreciate everybody who is subscribed to the channel. Thank you guys for liking the videos, commenting on the videos, watching the videos. And if you haven't, go ahead and like and comment. Like and subscribe on this video. And just keep it going, man. I'm going to just have a whole lot of more content coming for you guys. A lot of exciting things in the works. We have football season coming up, so there will be something going on for that. So I know a lot of you guys been asking me that. So yeah, don't worry. There's a lot of cool stuff going to be happening. So yeah, I did just want to thank you guys. 3.78 subscribers, 3.78K subscribers. Yeah, I wouldn't be here without you guys. So just wanted to show that appreciation. All right, let's get into the next game. Got Minnesota versus Cleveland. No barrel signals, no elite home run profiles, but that doesn't mean nothing can happen. We got Buxton, Clemens, Hoskins, and Manzardo as the top plays. So Minnesota versus Gavin Williams on the splits. Even though it's righty on righty, Buxton does look solid. Almost 700 slugging. But for platoon advantage, I'd really be looking at Clemens and Bell. Jeffers has a price value advantage, I would say. I know he's going to have the better odds. So if you wanted odds, yeah, Jeffers is the play there. But platoon advantage, pitch matchup, it's going Bell and Clemens, I would say. And then Cleveland versus Taj Bradley, Gabriel Arias. He should have a day tomorrow. But it's righty on righty. So if you want a platoon advantage, DeLauder, who's been having a rough stretch in this series. J-Ram is back, though. And then Manzardo. So. And let's look at the starter splits. So Taj Bradley. He kind of struggles against both, honestly. Looks like he's able to control, obviously, the righties, because he is a righty. So, yeah, those lefties could give him some work tomorrow. Gavin Williams, he could get it from both sides. Yeah, lefties and righties might be tagging him tomorrow. So we shall see. He's not giving up a lot of bases or Will Bacon to lefties. It's a little bit lower. It's still above 250, 300, so very damageable. And then that slugging is what I'm looking at for both sides. So it could be an interesting game. Minnesota could jump on him early. Minnesota versus Gavin Williams. Barrel score is going Buxton, Clemens, Lewis. Matchup is going Buxton's, Jeffers, Clemens. Form is going Lewis, Clemens, and Jeffers. So like I said, if you wanted platoon advantage, you go Clemens, you go Bell, right? Well, Bacon is solid for both of them. So that's where you get your bases advantages, your home hits, runs, and RBIs. But if you're going home run, like I said, Jeffers has the price value, and his profile does fit. It's just his recent form is bad. But, 246 ISO, 389 WOBA, low swinging strike, great pulled barrel, right? Decent barrel. His home run fly ball ratios is pretty nice, and he's got a good launch angle. So, Jeffers would be the sleeper value for home runs. Cleveland versus Taj Bradley. Hoskins, Manzardo, DeLauder for the barrel. Matchup is going Arias, DeLauder, Hoskins, and then form is DeLauder, Bailey, and Bazana. Cleveland's been heating up. Last couple games has been pretty cool seeing them play. Advantage is going Manzardo and DeLauder as far as platoon goes. Manzardo probably be the better pick. But not to say that I always pick him, but he's pretty consistent. J-Ram is back, though, and he made an immediate impact today. So we could see J-Ram start coming back into play. Got Halpin down here. Not looking the best today. So no long shot value there, I don't see. So yeah, that's what I would think for Cleveland. All right, we got this Tampa Bay and Toronto game. One elite profile here. Caminero, Aranda, Okamoto, and Springer are the top plays. Beware of Okamoto, guys. He's in a pretty bad slump, so I wouldn't touch him, even though he looks good. Just be disciplined. I wouldn't touch him right now. He's just in a pretty bad slump. We got to see him do something before he turns it around. Yeah, absolutely. As it should be. So, Just putting that out there. Top plays. Sorry. Top barrel scores against Bieber is going Caminero around the Yandy. Matchup is going Caminero around the Diaz. And home run form is going Caminero, Diaz, and Aranda. Oh, let's check the splits here. Yeah, Caminero and Aranda have the advantage there, clearly. Right, Cedric Mullins does have a lot of home runs, though. Just no advantage here. He's got platoon advantage, but no pitcher edge. Pitcher edge is going, no hitter edge. So hitter edge plus slugging, Aranda, Caminero. Then on the Toronto side, I know it says Okamoto, but again, he's in a pretty bad slump. So Pinago probably be the safer bet there. Yeah, this could be an interesting game, honestly. Tampa Bay could just blow them out, to be real. It could be a blowout. I could be wrong, though. So yeah, we already went over the top forms for here and everything. Yeah, Caminero and Aranda, I would say, are the best plays there. Sleepers, of course, is Victor Mesa. He's got some good pulled barrel, good launch angle. Yandy could do some damage too. And then Toronto versus Seymour. Barrel score is going Okamoto, Springer, Guerrero. Matchup is going Okamoto, Guerrero, Springer. And form is going Springer, Varsho, Guerrero. Even though his form is terrible, still got good ISO. But right now, Springer is looking good. Springer's in super solid form. Looking good after the All-Star break. So, yeah, I would go Springer and Varsho. Those are some good picks there. All right, now we got Arizona versus St. Louis. 3 barrel signals. Yeah, it looks like straight barrel signals. Top plays is going Carroll, Walker, Burleson, and Marte. Look at pitcher splits. So for Arizona against McGreevy, got Corbin Carroll, Marte, and Kepler. Home run value is going Kepler. I could tell you that already. Platoon advantage is going all 3 of them too. Carroll and Kepler have pretty much similar slugging, similar barrel. So yeah, could be some interesting matchup in that game tomorrow. St. Louis versus Fat, however you say his name. And Burleson's got the advantage, platoon. Low Bacon, 453, 692 slugging, 13 home runs. Jordan Walker is just pure power, so he always looks good. But Burleson and Newbar, platoon advantage and solid barrel and slugging. So I will look for those 2 bases, those RBIs. Could be a good game. All right, Arizona versus McGreevy. Barrel score is going Corbin Carroll, Ketel Marte, and Max Kepler. Matchup is going Carroll, Kepler, Marte, and form is going Tawa, Carroll, and Arenado. I did like him today. I don't like him as much today. Tomorrow. Just because of the matchup. However, I do like Max Kepler. Yeah, I really like Max Kepler for tomorrow. Great pull barrel, solid barrel. Hard hit is third best hard hit on the team. Great launch angle. Yeah, Kepler could have a day. And we got St. Louis versus Fat. Barrel score is going Walker, Burleson, Nootbaar. Matchup is going Walker, Burleson, Nootbaar. Form is going Burleson, Walker, Nootbaar. Yeah, Nootbaar. I mean, he doesn't look bad. 357 Woba. Low swinging strike. He's got decent barrel. Yeah, Walker is Walker. Jimmy Crooks, though. He could be a sleeper, too. Doesn't really hit too many ground balls. So, yeah. I mean, these games are the only games on. I believe some of them are kind of early, too. Just beware, guys. You know how these early, slow, late slate, not late slate, but slow, small slate games can be. A lot of different things can happen. So yeah, just try to go light. If you do anything today, do go very light. Last game on the slate, we have KC versus Detroit. 1 barrel signal, 3 elite profiles. Riley Green, Dingler, Torkelson, and Caglione make up the top plays. Green's a confirmed barrel signal as well as an elite profile with Dingler and Torkelson. So Detroit heavies. Splits, KC versus Melton. Caglione's got the platoon advantage. Pasquinti's got the platoon advantage. But Caglione just, good man. 499, well bacon, 763 slugging, and 11 home runs. Yeah, Caglione should also have a great day tomorrow. Even if his team doesn't, I know it looks like Troy Melton's got 1.8 ERA, 8.2 Ks over 9 innings, so he gets a decent amount of strikeouts. Doesn't let people score. But Caglione could be that one run. He definitely could be. Then we got Detroit versus Dobnak. This is where he's going to get lit up. Riley Green's got that platoon advantage, and he just looks really good form-wise. Who else? Cole Keith. Yeah, Cole Keith also may have a price advantage for today. We can look at his odds. He may. Kerry Carpenter doesn't look bad. What I'm looking at is their slugging, right? I want to see how hard are they hitting it. Are they hitting it far? How often? So the combination of power and contact. Yeah, Riley Green. Definitely Riley Green. So, all right, KC versus Melton. Barrel score is going Caglione, Perez, Jensen. Matchup is going Caglione, Marte, Pasquinti. Form is going Lane Thomas, Caglione, and Jensen. Caglione looks great. Pasquinti's also got the platoon advantage. He looks pretty good. I know Starling Marte was a discovery. One of today's discoveries. But just no advantage. It's righty on righty. So, but Caglione and Jensen definitely, and Pasquinti look okay. I like the Pasquinti has low swinging strike, so he may not strike out. Just if he flies out, we'll track how hard he's hitting it, how fast it's coming off his bat. That could be pretty telling. Detroit versus Dobnik. Barrel score is going Green, Dingler, Torkelson. Matchup is going Green, Dingler, Torkelson, and form is going Carpenter, Green, and Hao-Yu Lee. Yeah, Green and Dingler. No advantage platoon-wise, but this dude's not striking anybody out tomorrow. This could be interesting. Some of the best bats are righties. However, the lefties could still get it done. Cole Keith doesn't have bad hard hit. 42.8. I mean, he could hit that thing now. That's what that's telling me. Sweet spot. Minzy squaring up. He's getting in there pretty solid. Low swinging strike. 379 Woba, 324. 324 Woba, 379 Will Bacon. Yeah, that could be a solid play. I could see how he's a price advantage for tomorrow too. But yeah, Dangler and Green, they look good. McGonagall's also a lefty, so yeah, just keep that in mind. And then last, we'll go ahead and look at the weather. But those are all the games there. For the slate, it's only 5 games. Let's see. This is what the weather's looking at as of right now for tomorrow. It can change. It is subject to change. It may change. That's just what weather does. But I do also have the report that I'll be getting out to you guys. Has all the plays in there that you may like, and also now has a description next to the play. So as you can see, barrel signal is hitting at a 16% rate right now. Elite home runs 16.95. I would like to see a lot more separation between the two, but because of what we know for barrel signals, the barrel signals definitely hit higher for hits, runs, and RBIs and total bases. Elite Plus is still hitting at 26%. As you can see, it's a little bit harder to get these signals because excuse me, guys. It is a little bit tougher to get those signals just because everything needs to align and match up right. But on the model generated plays now, I will start sending these. It will give you a description, let you know that the person is playable, let you know that they're a barrel signal, right? Their elite home run profile, 70 plus barrel signal, strong matchup. It's going to let you know what you can lean towards, right? It's a pass for now for Merrill, impact, contact, then matchup. So, yes, you can look at him, but it's giving you a warning, right? Ty France looks good, hot form, impact, contact, but doesn't have the best price for home runs. So while you can't take him for a home run, that's just what he's missing as far as making him an elite barrel signal, or a barrel signal, I would say. And then even other examples, right, as you can see, hits, runs, and RBIs, edge, cold form. So I'm trying to make these very much more descriptive. That way, if somebody is only getting the list, that they still have the information and the context they need. It's not always going to be all of my context, because who wants to sit there and read a whole 10-page report, right? Now, unless you guys want to and you enjoy write-ups or something like that, maybe that's something I can go into and think about in the future. But right now, I'm just trying to give you guys easier and digestible content. I don't want to overdo it with information, because I just kind of muddies up the thought process. So, trying to continue to make this as smooth as possible for you all. Going to continue to update the model. Going to be continuing to back testing and just getting this exactly where I know it can be. Hopefully you guys are enjoying these park fit profiles. If you think that there's something in here that you would like to see more of or less of, let me know. Let me know. And for those I know asking about beta access, yes, I do want to get you all into beta access. Go ahead and either send me a message on Twitter at BarrelLabMLB, BarrelLabMLB_, or click the link in the description. I'll add the link for the Discord. Join the Discord. Just come in there, be respectful, have conversation, right? Ask questions. As long as I see you guys really wanting to provide the feedback, because that's just what I need right now, is the feedback from you all actively using the dashboard, so I know what to improve on. I know sometimes when people get a shiny new toy, they just kind of sit in the corner with it and they sit in their room with it and just play. And I get that. I totally get that. However, I do want us to be mindful that this is going to be something everybody wants to use. So, if you see something while you're using it that could be improved, that could be better, please let me know, guys, because I want to make the best product that I can, that I know I can, that I know that it is. So, that being said, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. I don't want to take up too much of your time. I do appreciate everybody who's been liking and subscribing. Go ahead and continue tapping in, guys. Good luck on your slips, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.